Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. The offense will take over. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's reeled in. It's Maddox. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because...
Now here he goes. Now past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. There was no catching him that time.
All the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bama. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Maddox.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Wideouts now clustered. And the single back takes the handoff, makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the 1st down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The tight end has got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
At the second effort, he's brought down. He's past the mark.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3. Nittany Lions line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They chased him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. The big fullback's got it here. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stopped him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Stop short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. He's in the clear. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they regain the lead. Now, before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Figueroa. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! What a catch by the sophomore.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll test the right side here. Fights through the tackler. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. The pocket breaking down, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Figueroa. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed this. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call.
Well, he's going to come up short of the first down, but how about the effort here? I don't know how many tackles this guy ends up breaking, but he comes very close to getting just enough for the first down. It'll bring up a 4th down. Let's see what the offensive coordinator decides to do.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
To throw, it's Figueroa. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target, and hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. What a first half we've got. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Makes a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out, comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Alabama.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Just trucks the man. Fighting off. The legs still churning. Won't go down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Get to completion. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to throw it again. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, with good coverage that time. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And that catch is hauled in. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. We're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Max. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base. And
he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Figueroa. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the clock.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Scanning the field. It's Figueroa. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, the catch is made. Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. Powering through a tackle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster or the offensive...
Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's caught across the middle. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Slides the quick throw. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Over the middle. It's Mouse. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Makes a quick catch. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Oh, my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to chuck it again. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And it's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
This time a completion. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. He's running out of time here. The contact as he let the ball go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return. What the pick sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory.